Okay, here we are outside the loading dock. We've got the floor marked out for TP 11KACD direct drive 11,000 pound lift. As you can see, the manual calls for 137 1/8 of an inch. So it looks like we've got that here. We've marked it out with some red spray paint, marking paint, so to give you an extreme example. Next we're going to unpack it. So what we want to do is get this lift about 12 feet off of the back wall of any shop, because there's a if you have a workbench there, you'd want to have space for the bench and space for the body to walk through if need be. So the idea here is you're setting up the piston before you install it in the column.
Correct.
You install the pistons in the columns before you stand them up.
Correct.
Got
Much
it.
easier.
Much easier? Cool.
Oh yeah.
Great. And that's the Teflon tape there, and that's a 90-degree elbow. The piston will actually face the floor as you see it here. That's the overflow fitting?
Right.
Okay.
On the power side, you need the three-way.
Three-way, okay. We know it's the power side column because we've got the power unit bracket. So you want the three-way T up. This will be the top of the cylinder once we place it in the column. So what Joe's saying is make sure that we Teflon tape our fittings, and we install the overflow on the power side. Is that going in the top here, Joe?
Yep, it's going right there.
Okay, so we're going to remove this plastic shipping plug and install that T-fitting on the power side for your overflow.
Alright, with the adapter.
Okay. So you got two pieces there, one adapter and then one T-fitting, both Teflon taped. Okay. Screw it in.
It's a lot easier to do than on top of a ladder.
Right.
Make that even with the hole, right?
So when you tighten that T-fitting, you want it even with the hole, so the holes line up.
It doesn't matter, it moves.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you. Okay, we're installing the piston in the column. So be careful as you slide the piston up through, because you have that T-fitting already installed.
Okay.
Using a pair of snap ring pliers.
Take off the snap ring. Spacer goes in the middle right there. Just like that.
Got it.
Other spacer, other side.
Got it. Washer.
Washer.
So this lift came in on a freight damage run, so we're using it as an example. So if you get a lift from us, you more than likely won't see this kind of damage. Thank you. But that's installed. Piston is in. You scroll down to the other end here, 90-degree elbow.
Now we're going to attach the piston.
Okay, we're going to extend the piston and attach it to the bottom of the carriage before we actually hoist the lift into position. We're connecting the end of the hydraulic cylinder to the carriage. Now, watch, I'm going to step back, let these gentlemen do this.
Keep going. Okay, you might have to go on the other side.
Yep.
And lift up on that piston.
So Billy's going to head back to that end, hold the piston up. Joe, you're going to catch on this side.
Alright, I'm starting to get to it. Alright, see right here? Very easy. I'm just lining up the piston hole, the bottom of the thing.
Okay, you saw that.
Carriage.
So the pistons came through. Yep. There's your threaded end. Puts on the the lock nut, and then the jam nut. Now we've got the hydraulic cylinder bolted to the bottom of the carriage, and we're going to show you simply how we extend this down. We've released the safety. You can hear the air coming out. Just pull it right back to the base. This way when you go to stand the post up, you got all the weight down at the bottom. And that's what it'll look like once it's installed. The hydraulic cylinder is installed in the column.
Ready?
Yep. 3/4 inch carbide masonry auger on a rotary hammer. Okay, so now we have a hole drilled. What we like to do is put one bolt in right away, and then that'll hold the column in position for us. That way if we bump into it or something, so we do that right away. So Billy's going to demonstrate this now. Just wear your safety goggles. It looks like the concrete's not too bad here.
No.
Now he's going to
Drill the opposite end.
drill the opposite end, make sure we stay in square.
These anchor bolts are supplied to 3/4 inch.
Okay.
What happens when it pulls it up, these expand down to here, locks it in.
Got it.
You want to always make sure you have at least no less than this when you put a lift in.
About an inch of bolt coming through.
Because you want to have a good 3-4 inches.
So when you get around the side of the lift, you drill the center hole. 6 anchors altogether. This is some good concrete here. Doesn't look that great, but it is.
It's alright.
Okay. Bill's using some of our shims.
Okay, try that.
Okay, this is the second column. Same drill as last time. Installing the bolts. Bolts facing down, inward. Two bolt holes open at the top. This way you can attach the crossbeam. The bolts will pass straight through. Billy's installing the 90-degree elbow in this cylinder. And Bill's installing the overflow 90 in the offside cylinder. And like I said, this is a scratch and dent model freight claim lift, so it's got some dings here and there. We're feeding the hydraulic cylinder through on the offside post, same as last time. It's got the pin, the washer, then the spacer. Hands crooked. There we go.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're good. Nuts.
Right there on your right.
Okay, we have the offside post in position. Before we nail that post down, we're going to install the crossbeam. There's a chance of working with that crossbeam right here. So you recommend installing the switch before it goes up.
Yes.
Safety switch.
Auto safety shut-off switch. Alright, we're installing the top beam. Usually 2 ladders will do it, but we have a forklift, so Saturday we're saving our backs.